Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Recon. 132 fighter.
Come.
Ready.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when
Ready.
open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through it. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on the play. This time he had to grab a jersey. Got caught for the penalty.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Anything moves, we go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
59's Mike. Check. 59. Hey, here I come.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Every day, any day. Check 59, Mike.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go. All day. We coming all day. Let's go. Mike's 59.
Hey, watch the ball.
Mike, check, 59.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Escape.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, Montgomery. And He'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game when the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
That opportunity.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and interception. How will he handle it?
And I think this is where your leaders step up for you, right? Your veteran guys put a big arm around him. All right, guy, you had one. Don't worry about it. Let's get out there and let's roll. And I'm also eager to see what the offensive coordinator is going to do. How much confidence does he have in him? Does he go safe now, or does he continue to run the full game plan?
2nd and 10 now from the 27. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
I'm coming. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
59. Okay, double. 59.
He'll drop to throw.
Check pass.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10.
check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Ready? Check it. Ready, go. Mike,
He'll look to throw.
I don't think you got it, son.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
59, Mike.
Back to throw now. 2nd and 10. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike's 5-9.
They'll drop the throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Come on, baby.
Now back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Got it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last time they had the
Blue draw
football, they
Corker.
surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it?
I got you, boy.
Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead and take it, set it aside, and move forward. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Tight end out on the right side. And down he'll go at the 25. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Protein spill. 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's make these babies ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Let's get it.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double team. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. He's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find
Mike
out.
5'9", Mike 5'9". All day, dog. Check 50. Mike is 59.
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. By there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
18
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
We got this.
That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Go set. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Now.
They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Tampa Bay touchdown.
There we go. Nice move. Nice move.
David Montgomery, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Tight down. There you go.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready up. 59. Mike's 59. Hey, pick your game up. Hassan. Mike,
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Coming to you.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Let's go, boys, bring it on.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's the safety creep. Hey, short. 24, check 24.
Back to throw now on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Ready?
How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Get it. Go.
They'll look to throw here. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. The Bucks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
60 out more.
So we've hit halftime. The coachman ready with Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a...
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. What else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Rotate, spell. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I'm going to run you over.
They'll set up to throw.
Down, baby.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, they're not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense. Let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. And it leads to 2nd down.
52 is the mic right here over there, Mike. 52 is the mic.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Hit it.
Looking to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
26 yards. First down, Texans.
Mike's 59.
On first down, he'll drop the throw.
Come get some.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
31-yard line.
Switch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go,
7
boy.
yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few minutes.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back now in Tampa. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike, head.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Joker.
They'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are back within a single score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during the game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Go.
Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Now.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll find Lindsey here. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they're hoping to get it to him, he can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some jelly or something like that.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4. First down would have been field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Texans set to come onto the field.
Right. Exit. Double tight. Double tight.
Even. 4 down. Even. Mike 55. Go. Mike 50. Go. Right there in the middle. 55.
Hey, let's get in there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Ready up.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, get in the weight room.
5.
They'll try to draw Lindsey. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And then teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's 70, what he did.
Indy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
We ain't giving up nothing.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Come on,
really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. 17 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. 57 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Houston. Cortland Sutton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Back to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready? 8, read.
51. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening.